It is one of the biggest midseason Major League Volleyball storylines, the turnaround of the San Diego Mojo. The Mojo looking to win their 6th match in their last 7 as they host the Columbus Fury. We welcome you to Viejas Arena for the 2-time All-Big West outside hitter UC Irvine, the retired pro Victoria Dennis. I'm Brian Fenley. And to San Diego's own admission, not the ideal start to the season. They are 1-6, but what a chance here for this team to continue to win. They win today, they get to 7-7, and the first time they've ever been 500.
San Diego is going up against one of the most disciplined blocking teams in the MLV with Columbus Fury. How San Diego is going to find a way to win? Well, it's continuing to utilize that spread offense that looks so good, controlling that ball in transition, as well as looking for a higher first ball side out percentage. The Fury, they need to lean on that disciplined defense, starting with that big block at the net and try to earn in transition.
We're going to keep an eye on all of those things that Victoria mentioned. Now gives us an opportunity to check out our starting lineup. But first, the San Diego Mojo broadcast is presented by Scripps Clinic, the Lake Elsinore Storm, HRC Fertility, and KUSI. First on the floor for the Fury at the pins, Akasha Anderson, Raina Terry, and Megan Lush. Middles are Abby Walker, Reagan Pittman-Nelson, Ashley Evans will be setting. Kamaili Hianpo will be the libero. And for San Diego in the middle, Marin Grote, McKenna Vicini, the outside, Grace Loberg, Maya Tabron, Giovanna Brejkovic at the opposite position. Marley Monserrat is setting, while Shara Venegas will take on the libero duties. It really was the first time these two teams played a few weeks ago that started the run for San Diego. They hosted and they won in 4 sets against Columbus.
And they've used that momentum. San Diego has been really solid to just grind it out in the practice gym, and we're seeing that they're learning every single time they step on the floor. Head coach Alicia Childress shared that with us, and the flowers are blooming.
8-1 all time would be the Mojo against the Fury. The Fury will be serving first. They are in the black uniforms. Ashley Evans to begin from the service line, the 6'1", 8-year pro. Shara Venegas, number 2, wearing the libero uniform, out for Giovanna Brejkovic. Anderson has 2 swings in this first exchange. Terry puts it down. Team leader in points, Raina Terry.
Great coverage play for the Fury, finding Terry there on the pin. That's exactly what the Fury need to do. They need to cover their hitters.
Serve to Grace Loberg, who leads her team in kills and blocks on the year. Now to system opportunity for San Diego. Monserrat to Brejkovic. Anderson, the one-footed takeoff, and that's Marley Monserrat with a scoop. Hiapu looks Terry's way. Misfires there. She does lead the league, though, in points per set at 4.79 per frame.
San Diego playing very disciplined, very patient defense on their side. Both teams looking to establish that rhythm here early on.
Number 9 in light blue, that is Loberg. Not exactly what they were trying to do out of the middle, as that was Abby Walker, the 6'1" middle, unable to put that one down.
I like Evans trying to establish her middles early on. She wants to do that to allow her pin attackers to have more one-on-one opportunities.
Monserrat will take it to Maya Tabron's way at 13 kills a match ago. Tooling it off the block. Well done for the Fury as they come up with a side out and tie things up at 2.
Great volley IQ swing there. Terry utilizing that big block out in front, especially San Diego. They're closing the block really well right now. How Terry's going to score is swinging high hands.
Off the tape, that's Loberg lunging after it. The cut shot is handled by Brejkovic. Monserrat, the one-footed set. And now a free ball is conceded over. Kocevic. And there goes Megan Lush, franchise leader in kills over her career. Hiapu with a nice pickup in the cross court. But the ball control an issue as the Mojo brought the pace and they're in front.
Both Columbus and San Diego are controlling the ball really well in transition right now. San Diego being able to be on the upside of that point.
McKenna Vicini serves away. Now to system, she throws the Fury. Ficini, the middle, will set up Tabron, and she got some hands. How about Ficini stepping in there and getting that second contact?
Hey, for the juniors watching, if you're a middle blocker, you need to serve, you need to play defense, and you need to learn how to set for this exact reason.
Ficini will serve away to Anderson. It's Walker getting denied. Point off the block for San Diego. They average 2.3 blocks per set. That's 6th best in MLV. When
Ficini's at the service line, she does a really great job of applying that pressure against her opponents, leading to these great defensive plays.
Evans will look backcourt. Aaron Grote. Two-person block, excuse me. Brajkovic and Grote were there to shut down Lush.
Brajkovic 6'5", Grote at 6'4". This is a wall, and it's so disciplined and effective because all 4 of these hands are across the tape quickly. Great defensive play.
With that, a timeout is called by the Fury, and a reminder that together Red Athletics and Major League Volleyball have a focus that extends beyond the game. We're growing the sport of volleyball, building community around the sport, and empowering our world-class female athletes with top-tier resources. Red Athletics, the largest volleyball-only apparel company in the United States, is the official uniform and apparel partner of Major League Volleyball. From custom-designed player uniforms, stylish off-court apparel, and an array of fan gear, Red Athletics is the driving force behind it all. Well, we have seen some long-winded exchanges, but the play atop the net, blocking for San Diego, they've been the more assertive one in that department so far.
They really have, and they're doing a great job of playing disciplined with their eye work, leading to all these great block touches and blocks.
Lush with 2 hands.
That is a center line fault. Your foot cannot go completely across the center line there. So that will be a point for the Mojo.
Tong Nguyen, our down official there, making that determination. Patrick Bradley is our up official. Against 2 blockers, that is Terry coming in with a big swat to cut it to 4.
That is a great swing by Terry. The defense did nothing wrong on the side of San Diego. You just got to give credit where credit's due, and Terry put that ball away.
Walker serving away. Brajkovic. Not a system swing, 2-handed over by Lush. Tabron bringing the firepower as she blocks on to Abby Walker in the cross court. Tabron with her 2nd kill.
Tabron continues to be a steady presence for San Diego. Whether she's a starter or coming in with points off the bench, Tabron utilizes so many tools in her tool belt.
Lots of tools in the tool belt for Brajkovic, but misses on the serve. Number 6 in light blue. 2nd on the team in kills is Brajkovic.
Sets front row right now for San Diego. Watch for Monterrey to spread her offense.
Terry serving away. Aaron Grote, who had a season-high 12 kills and hit .450 in the earlier meeting this season against the Fury, got the kill there.
Grote does a great job of running behind, attacking on the right side of the pin. That really has to draw the defense of Columbus. Block got caught moving.
Head-to-head, Loberg versus Evans. In system, and off 1 foot, it's Monterrey, the reigning MLV Player of the Week, finding the once 3-time All-American at Washington, Grote.
In finding back-to-back different routes on the right side, Monterrey doing such a great job of hanging the ball perfectly there for Grote.
Scrambling as Evans will look Lush's way. Loberg had 16 kills a match ago. That block has been omnipotent and not to be messed with. Ball control out of system seems to be problematic here for Columbus.
And it's leading to another point for Grote now. 3 points in a row with Grote's name on it.
Options here for Evans, the slide attack. As they work it to number 21 in the black uniform, Reagan Pittman-Nelson, the former San Diego Mojo player, unsuccessful.
Columbus has to settle in here, earn a first ball side out. Too many unforced errors on their side.
Columbus coming in 3-9 overall. Two-person block is right up there. Grote and Loberg, and they stop Terry right in her tracks.
Columbus has to be ready to cover their side of the net, especially because San Diego knows they want to set Terry. Terry is going to have two up most of the time. The Fury need to cover that play.
Angel Perez, the coach for Columbus, the head coach, making a change at that setter position, bringing in Audrey Pack. What does that do as we saw the service error for Columbus?
Well, we'll see substitutions kind of be like a pretend timeout. So coaches will slow down the game a little bit, but Audrey Pack now running the offense for Columbus. She is a high-level elite setter, graduated from UCLA. Brian, we called a few of her matches there in Poly Pavilion.
It's Loberg taking on the block of Pack. Pack came in on Friday in the third set after Evans played the first two, and Coach Perez had a lot of nice things to say about her.
Pack has great volley IQ. She really understands her role as a setter, creating opportunity.
An offensive opportunity for Grace Loberg, who is averaging 3.06 kills per set. She scores to put the lead at 8.
Great hand on ball by Loberg, just guiding it over the three-man block there. Placement, not power.
How about the start for Grote? A line drive of a serve to Anderson. A bump set. And Anderson handles the Loberg shot. Pack right past Fuccini. Nobody saw that coming.
And that's the vision that Audrey Pack has. When she is in the front row, she is an offensive threat. We saw it when she was with the Bruins. She loves to mix things up, play that chess game. So Marley Monterey now has another setter across the net, likes to play that same game.
Kocevic from that D position. Pack will try Anderson, who has to use the offhand. Two-footed takeoff for Terry, her fourth kill. That puts her at what, make it 200 kills exactly on the year.
I really like that back row attack from Columbus. We haven't seen them use that yet this game successfully. Pack doing a great job of hanging that ball there for Terry.
Serving 14. And Kocevic tees off and takes on fearlessly the block of Anderson and Walker for the score.
Kocevic does a great job of attacking it in the back row. She broad jumps into this ball, swinging high and hard, challenging that block.
Now the system swing, and the block once again rearing itself. Kocevic and Fuccini, 16-8.
Fuccini is so disciplined. It's her first step that allows her to close that block time and time again. Defense making waves on the side of San Diego. More volleyball after this.
The two-time All-Big West outside hitter, Victoria Dennis. I'm Brian Fenley. Back to action here. 5 blocks already for San Diego against the #1 blocking team in the league, as we have action picking back up and a service ace right out of the gates. Marley Monserrat bringing the pressure from the back line.
San Diego's earning real points. They're not waiting for Columbus to give them anything. They have their foot on the gas pedal, earning points at the service line, at the net as well.
Roll shot from Terry, and that was perfectly done. Eased into that one, which is not what the Mojo were expecting.
Placement, not power for Terry. She had a big double arm lift, sold that she was going to swing away at that ball. Then last second, that off-speed shot up and over that block.
Back serving, and does so at Loberg. Brajkovic inside the block of Walker.
Brajkovic, the 3-time Olympian, showing us there is always more angle. Being able to get on top of this ball, attacking so sharp, going thumbs up on that swing.
A one-hand set for Walker. Joust is won by Vicini against Walker. Punched over to Venegas. A little tap down, and Vicini on high alert.
The Fury not being able to control that ball in transition, leading to Vicini just doing her job, earning that throwdown, may I say?
You could say that. That definitely would work. That one would also be categorized as potential throwdown, as Terry has a team-high 5 kills already.
Terry is such an impactful player because she's just finding different ways to score.
Here's Anderson. Brajkovic goes cross court. This time Victoria a kill high line. Last match against the Fury, she had 17 kills.
Brajkovic just has fantastic range and vision. She's been playing this game for 2 decades professionally.
Tight one, and it's won by San Diego. Grote with 4 blocks already, and she has the Columbus Fury's number.
It starts with the pin blockers setting up that first line of defense, having the middles being able to close to the pin blockers, and then back row defenders dancing around. So the block really starts with pin blockers and bleeds into the rest of the court. Pin blockers right now for San Diego are doing a great job.
Who would have thought that the team that leads the league in blocks per set at 2.67 per frame, Columbus, has no blocks against the team that is 6th in the league, and they've got 6 already.
But that's what San Diego's been able to do this year. They are able to gameplay, and they're playing the chess game at a high level. They know they're coming into this ball game playing against a high defensive blocking team. We've seen Marley Monserrat really distribute that rock so well. And the attackers of San Diego aren't swinging low into the seam. They're swinging high. They're tipping around. We're seeing high line shots as well.
Out of the timeout, that is Vicini serving. The evolution of her play, she can beat you in so many different ways with her versatility offensively. Another one goes for Brajkovic.
Brajkovic so effective playing that chess game. She's tipping it short when the defense is dug in. She's swinging high and hard when defense is on their heels.
Terry out of system, and a kill for her. That was one thing that Angel Perez said after the loss on Friday to Indy. He said, we've got to do better at kills in out of system situations. Fights it through the 2-person block of Lush along with Pittman Nelson. A kill for Brajkovic.
The block of Columbus was just a bit off the net. They need to make sure they press their hands quickly up and over if they want to just try and get a controlled touch against Brajkovic, yet alone that stuff block.
Number 44 in light blue, Carly Graham is in, playing for her 3rd MLV team. The dig from Venegas, who leads the league in digs per set, a 3.94. Morgan Lewis is in as well at that opposite position for San Diego. Transition swing for Terry. Graham sinks up with Tabron.
Off blocker defense by Lewis subbing into this game earned that point and a possible set point. Lewis, really good defense, lifting that ball as an off blocker, leading to that point.
Multiple set points for San Diego. Serving short, causing some chaos. Lush is denied a kill thanks to Venegas. Tabron, and the cover from Graham. Somehow kept alive. Tabron wanted fingertips, but you could never count out San Diego in that point.
Venegas was trying to get on the board there with a kill in that stats column, but she got her own rebound with that pancake. All with a smile on her face, of course, Brian.
No question, her third season with San Diego. Former teammate of our server. That's Lush, undaunted by the two-person block, and this time she's got the upper hand.
Great high swing there by Megan Lush. She's played professionally for 10 years, collegiately at Penn State, knows what it takes to win.
I mentioned Terry was not on the Mojo in the past. That was Pittman Nelson. Maya Tabron closes it out, coming off a match high 13 kills a match ago, 25-13 Mojo.
That's a confident swing by Tabron, swinging high line. The block was not there. Great volleyball on the side of the Mojo.
Fury fans, Ashley Evans, see you at Nationwide Arena Tuesday night, March 10th, as we take on the Omaha Supernovas. Go Fury.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
The 2026 MLV All-Star Match is coming to Orlando. The brightest stars in Major League Volleyball will compete in Edition Financial Arena Saturday, March 28th, live on CBS. Tickets available now at provolleyball.com.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball, trusted by generations, built for champions.
The San Diego Mojo taking the opening set for the two-time All-Big West outside hitter, retired pro Victoria Dennis. I'm Brian Fenley. 6 first-set blocks for San Diego against a team that had 9 kills, Columbus, in the first set. 7 of those from Terry. The offense beyond her for Columbus, that's something they're still trying to figure out.
They're trying to figure out that transition offense on the side of Columbus. They hit negative in the first set. They really need to turn that around. But you got to give credit to San Diego. They came into this ball game. They're utilizing their scouting report. They wanted a higher first ball side out percentage. We're seeing that from the Mojo. as well as transition defense. They're controlling that ball in transition so well, really having a high quality spread offense. All athletes on the floor are involved on both sides of the ball.
A quick turnaround for Columbus. They played late on Friday night. They got in yesterday, and then given that they're on East Coast time, it's an earlier than usual first serve. So definitely mixing up things with the body clock there as we get ready to start this second set. Marley Montserrat in position to serve. At 7 assists and 3 digs in the first frame. Terry got it from the backcourt, and who is 3rd in the league in kills per set at just over 4. Doesn't get one that time.
Terry, a product of Illinois volleyball, has 11 or more kills in all but 1 match this season.
Has led her team in kills in the last 7 matches, Terry. Stutter step and the approach. And the dig from Tabron, who had the set clinching kill. Knocked over on 2 by Vicini. Quick slide. Grace Loberg leads her team in blocks on the year, and that is number 23 on the season. The shutdown against Walker.
Brian, talking to head coach Alicia Childress for the Mojo at the beginning of the year, she said, we're working on blocking. I think it's showing today.
7 total team blocks to the none that the Fury have. Back to Walker, she is denied. Saray up the middle. Tabron handled at back row attack. And a free ball is sent over. Second kill for Pack, and just like Montserrat, Victoria, she is very offensively inclined.
Pack really loves to utilize that throwdown kill when she's in the front row. Now rotating to the back, she'll have all 3 offensive threats at the net.
She did not start this match, but came in mid-first set for Ashley Evans as the setter. That was a bit inside for Brajkovic as Kashana Williams is in as well. And a point for Columbus. Kashana Williams, while she played at Penn State, Victoria, also spent some time at Long Beach State, number 22. So she has some ties to Southern California.
Big West Conference.
Yes, which is where you played.
Good times, good times.
Sheeny is scooped. Here was Kashana Williams, who had 5 kills in the first meeting against San Diego, and goes high hands and puts Columbus on top.
Great look there, swinging high hands, as you said. With Pack back in the ball game here, starting here in set number 2, she's really bringing that spark for Columbus.
And Saray will go right back to Grace Loberg. Big block touch, but Montserrat there right after the fact as they go backcourt to Terry. She can put the ball away wherever she is on the court. It doesn't seem to be a problem for her.
Lush, a part of the All-Star team last year. 11 or more kills in 3 matches for Lush.
Here goes Lush, and Tabron the diving save, guarding the back line. Big rip in the cross court. Pack goes back to Lush. Venegas, and what a pickup by Terry. Williams, 2 for 2 coming in off the bench. She has an explosive swing.
That was one of the first extended rallies with a point going to Columbus. Terry laying out there in middle back. Again, Pack creating opportunity, distributing that rock so well for Columbus.
All 3 of the Fury's wins have been on the road, where they are 3-3 on the year. Montserrat tees up Loberg, and Lush and Walker were right there waiting for her. That's the first block for Columbus.
Good eye work, good close block on an out-of-system play. Great momentum point there for Columbus.
Columbus had only 2 blocks on Friday when they were swept against Indy. Brajkovic cannot find the floor.
That is a double violation for Columbus. You cannot set the ball across the tape and have spin on the ball. That is called a double.
Mojo 4-2 at home. And as Loberg puts that one to that, they have played very well at home. 3-match home win streak coming in for San Diego.
They have. It really has shined through. They've been able to earn on the road as well at Grand Rapids, going 3-0.
That they did. They've got 2 wins on the road to the Mojo. Tabram against 2 blockers, and that is brute force breaching the block of Walker and Williams.
Good fast swing by Tabron. She stands at 6 foot, so she has to beat that block somehow, and that's her fast arm.
Cheney serves it lush. Off a quick set. Tabron, transition opportunity, looking for a touch. Out is the call. She was looking for a touch.
Looking for a touch. Hard to tell from this angle. Not going to be a challenge on the floor. Fury being able to earn that separation. Just 1 rotation to go with Pack at the service line.
Here's Monserrat, feeds Grote. Monserrat to Grote. Last home match, Monserrat had 55 assists.
And that is pretty incredible for a middle blocker. You don't hear 55. I'm sorry, Monserrat.
She had 55 assists, but
right.
So many of them went to Grote.
Yes.
To Grote, absolutely. Grote and Tabron shutting down the former San Diego Mojo, Reagan Pittman-Nelson, who leads the league in blocks, and she had one work against her that time.
Good patience, finding this solid block, grabbing all ball.
Terry executes the kill. What worked there on the first ball side out for Columbus?
Terry was attacking the front row setter, Monserrat. That's really a go-to swing for any volleyball club or juniors. If you see the set front row, you want to try and challenge their hands.
The unconventional type of ace for Kashana Williams, playing just her 12th set of the season.
Great hand to ball there, driving it flat and through.
She did not play on Friday against Indy. Service error thereafter. Mojo, last time they played, they were, as you mentioned, Victoria, at Grand Rapids, recorded their first sweep win of the year. Last time on the road. That's not an easy thing to do.
In a different time zone.
In a different time zone. The offense will run through Terry just in front of a diving Brajkovic as Terry puts the Fury in front by 4.
Terry showing all the tools in her tool belt. Great look there from the 3-time AVCA All-Region selection at Illinois.
Loberg from off the net. There goes Terry, a big blast out of the backcourt, and she zeroes in on Maya Tabram, who had a hard time absorbing the first contact.
Defense needs to settle in here for San Diego. They know the ball wants to go to Terry. They've been able to find a little bit of a spark here with Pack coming in and running a little bit different offense for Columbus, but still plenty of volleyball to be played. It just starts with 1 ball side out for the Mojo to create that momentum.
Coach Perez was talking about the setting proficiency of Pack and said sometimes she sets on the way down, sometimes she sets on the way up, but she's going to get more opportunities based upon her skill set. 2 blockers up against Loberg, and Terry takes the kill away. Monserrat says, I can play a part in the block as she jumps right next to Grote for the send back.
Good look there for San Diego. Again, the block was there, ball went into the tape, so that's an attack error for Columbus. Look for Tabron on that back row attack.
Loberg handles it well, the overhand dig. Then comes up off a minimal approach, and Pittman Nelson, who is the league leader in blocks, gets her first of the night.
Great close block by Pittman Nelson. Her left hand was low into that seam. She has 4 or more blocks in 6 matches this year.
Back to Loberg they go.
Here we go.
Lush sizes up, deals a kill as she assessed the block and worked around it. 6 points in front.
Columbus is doing things that they didn't in the first set, and that's scoring out of system. Lush being able to attack high through that seam.
Lush, her 3rd year with Columbus. Nice communication from San Diego between Venegas and Tabron to let that one fly long.
And that is exactly what I'm telling my boys varsity team is you need to communicate and follow the ball out, please and thank you.
And how well are they listening to you?
You know what? They are.
Good, as they should.
They pick and choose.
Monserrat picks up a quick attack. 3 blockers. Stuff block.
Ball getting a little bit too tight there on the side of the Mojo. All 3 attackers in the front row for the Fury here. Lush playing outside.
No blocks in the first set for Columbus. They have 3 already in the second. Brajkovic goes to the outside of the Lush block, and there wasn't a lot there resistance-wise. Easy for Brajkovic to cash in.
I love it when Brajkovic challenges high line there into that seam. Fast arm going thumbs down. Averaging 2.49 kills per set.
Pass was on point. Venegas diving after it, so is Tabron. That one is not quite going to get over. Despite maximum energy output and hustle, and at the timeout, 16-10, Columbus.
Gritty defense for San Diego, but Columbus came out. They're utilizing real points in transition, finding success, and with that, the lead in the second set.
After hitting in the negative in the first set, Columbus Fury 250 in the second frame, and they are enjoying a 6-point lead, trying to even things up at 1 set apiece. Megan Lush in position to serve the 10-year pro. Goes at Ficini. Forces the overpass, and Walker to shut down Maya Tabron. Abby Walker, 17 blocks on the year.
Walker is so dynamic. Played at Cincinnati, has 2 matches with 3 blocks.
Brajkovic is scooped up. Got it again. Looking for a touch, none seen, says our R1, Patrick Bradley. Conversing now with Alicia Childress, along with Brajkovic. Each team is allotted a challenge, 1 per set. None used there. Venegas takes the kill away from Williams. That block is starting to really find its form. Walker involved again, and Terry there to help the cause.
Point scoring is contagious, and right now that's the Fury. They've been able to really turn it around here in set number 2. It's starting with their defense.
2 one-sided sets have expressed themselves in the first 2 frames as Lush gets a savvy pickup. Terry goes into the block and off the deflection back into the antenna and first into the red zone. Clear by 10 is Columbus.
Terry is not afraid to challenge the silver medalist Brajkovic. She will swing high and through that ball.
Tabron looking line avoids the block, but does map out a kill, and Monserrat was almost on the ground when she had to make that set.
What an athletic play by Monserrat, perfectly hanging that ball, setting it on the ground, but she allows her momentum to go into that ball to find the flow. Great high line swing there, of course, by Tabron. Very impactful, high quality swing.
11 assists for Monserrat. And she serves Vicini at number 17, Lush. That one is airmailed, and watch out for the Mojo coaching staff as that one was spatched. Vicini continues her stint at the service line. Terry gets the call. Milberg controlled on the first touch. An attack and an effective one at that. Monserrat syncs up with her middle, Marin Groth.
Monserrat does a great job of setting her middle from literally anywhere on the floor, and that's what makes the middle blockers so lethal for San Diego, is because Monserrat has the quality sets to find her middles when she's on the 10-foot line, and it's still a one-tempo set. That means it's a quick set, beating that block.
5 of Monserrat's 12 assists have come in this second frame. Well, shot for Williams. Brajkovic gets a paw on it. Big time blast into the block from Williams. Quick in for Walker. Vicini looking for her second assist of the night. And a down ball hit by Lush. Now they run it down deep into that corner off the Groth shot. Terry, double-digit number of kills.
Another high quality swing from Terry. She's taken a big load here for Columbus.
There's Walker. Takes it at Loberg. Groth off a back set. Monserrat, such a passionate, fiery player out there. Spoon feeds her middle.
Absolutely, all-you-can-eat buffet for Groth here. Great route, running behind off of 1 foot, just finding a way to score there in real time. She saw the block in front of her, decided to go thumbs down. Very effective swing.
Number 44 in light blue, that's Carly Graham in, as well as in for Brajkovic, Morgan Lewis. Beating the block with how fast the set was. Middles are thriving right now for San Diego.
They really are, and they can hit off of either setter for the Mojo, and that is really just fantastic news for their attackers, because Graham is so elite in her set placement as well.
A line serve at Terry. It was Hodge, her first swing, and Venegas with an athletic up. Back row kaboom from Tabron, who is so good hitting beyond the 3-meter line.
Great big attack there from Tabron. That is her bread and butter. Graham getting her going there in transition.
Tabron did not play in that recent home match against Indy. Looking line on the serve, a misfire, and the Fury are 2 points away from evening this matchup.
The Fury looking to close out set number 2 here in the red zone. They got to play disciplined defense, find a swing in transition.
Second season with the Fury, that would be our server, Terry, who rushes in to come up with the first touch. Lush, too strong as she takes it over the block, who was an all-star last season for the league.
Mojo have to find that momentum here at the end of this set, heading into set number 3. Grote has been steady at the service line for the Mojo, has a high point of contact that's coming down at the serve receive.
She also leads her team in aces on the year with 10. Number 11, and that's her first in the last 5 matches.
Right on cue from stage left was Grote. Great ace serve, hand placement perfect into that seam, challenging the seam, that 1-6 seam, that back right corner of the court.
Timeout used by the Fury as we've started to see the Mojo work a comeback. So far, they're within 5 on their way back. The nation's top volleyball stars will head to Orlando as Major League Volleyball's all-star match will be played at Edition Financial Arena, home of the Orlando Valkyries. The competition between the best players that MLV has to offer will take place on Saturday, March 28th at noon Eastern Time. It'll be broadcast live on CBS and Paramount Plus. Tickets are now on sale. Go get them. provolleyball.com/tickets. 18 serving 23. Trouble in serve receive, which is what haunted the Fury on Friday, and 2 quick points for the server Grote.
Grote continuing to apply that pressure, challenging the seams of the serve receive for the Fury. Mojo has to watch for the overpass right now. Columbus has to pull that pass off the net.
That's Lush, and the block was there to send it back. Sneaks it through on a second attack as they go back to Lush, and more successful on that second go-around.
Great second ball opportunity there for Columbus, being able to swing high into that seam.
A plethora of set points for the Fury. Graham to Lewis. Those two on the same page to deny the first set point from Columbus.
Great swing there by Lewis. Nicely executed. A part of that 6-2 offense the Mojo are running right now, which means set will always be back row.
At one point, the Mojo were trailing 20-10 in this second set. That's Hodge. Loberg. In a chaotic moment as Lush goes in, eases into that shot right in front of Tabram to take the second set and even things up at 1 set apiece.
Columbus being able to win at set number 2 because of their side out percentage, and as well as finding a way to score in transition. They did a great job of out of system plays, feeling calm in transition, and just putting the ball away at a higher clip.
That they did, and we also saw blocking picking up as well for Columbus. They had none in the first set, and that seemed to really help their cause in a big way when they got up 20-10, and then they were able to close it out here. As we are going to have a quick conversation with Raina Terry, who will be working her way over to us.
Nice setting.
Yeah, take a seat, take a seat. Okay, so what a comeback in set number 2. What was the difference between set 1 and set 2, the dialogue during the timeout in between sets?
Yeah, I think it was partially the lineup change that gives everybody new life when we come back out on the court. And I think we just knew that first set wasn't ours, or like how we play. So we knew that we had to come out with a little bit more fire in the second set.
How do you remain so consistent, you know, during the peaks and the valleys at different points of the time, different points in the game? You have a very calm presence out there. What are you seeing offensively right now for Columbus?
I think we're all just trying to go for it and have each other's backs. Obviously, we're not still playing our best volleyball, And that's part of being a team, is being able to help each other out in those moments, and that's exactly what we did in the second set.
Audrey Pack came into the game dishing that rock. What can we expect to see more from Pack here?
Yeah, she's so cool. I mean, she has such a cool presence out there. She's so calm, and that's exactly what you want out of a setter too. She just does a great job, has a great presence out there, and calms everybody down.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much to Terry, and when we come back, we'll break down what we just witnessed, the stats and storylines from the first two sets. One set apiece here in San Diego.
Every match is a new opportunity. For us, this is everything. The hours no one sees, the pressure, the belief it takes to keep going. Every serve carries expectation. Every rally demands heart. Every win brings us one step closer to becoming champions. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars compete for greatness. This is our game, our league. Keep watching.
That is absolutely incredible numbers from a pin attack.
Back throw attack and kill. Leah Edmond calls. Dumped over by Kuaniga.
Diaz, Sophia Maldonado Diaz having an evening.
And she's got a whip of an arm. Scramble from Venegas. Scott got to it so fast. PBR scores. And what a set by Carlson.
Fury fans, Ashley Evans, see you at Nationwide Arena Tuesday night, March 10th, as we take on the Omaha Supernovas. Go Fury.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
And what is the second meeting of the season between the Fury and the Mojo? We are at one set apiece here at halftime for the two-time All-Big West outside hitter, the retired pro, Victoria Dennis. I'm Brian Fenley. After the first set went San Diego's way, where they had 6 blocks. Second set, 5 blocks for the Columbus Fury, the #1 blocking team in the league. They, though, did give up a 9-3 run late in the second, but hung on the end with that second set kill at the very end by Lush.
For Columbus, it first started with Audrey Pack coming in at that quarterback position, just doing a really great job of distributing her offense. She is a spark plug and an offensive threat when she's in the front row. Back-to-back dumps that we saw on the side of the Fury are really big momentum sparks when your setter is able to go out and throw that ball down, earn a point on your side. Not to mention Audrey Pack's service run. That really was the difference in set number 2 early on. Within the first 10 points, she was able to go back to that service line and play the chess game into the different seams of the Mojo. Mojo had to turn it around in real time, and we saw them be able to do that towards the end of set number 2. I expect a dogfight here in set number 3.
No question about it. And the Mojo had trailed in the second set 20-10, and then they started to get things rolling, but not quite enough in the second. If we go back to the first, you did see balanced scoring. The blocking was there, but the strategy for Columbus, Victoria, to serve a lot at Grace Loberg seemed to throw her game off just a little bit, hitting a lot of out-of-system attacks in the second set.
Columbus is trying to take Loberg out of the offense. So they're serving her when she's front row outside, which is a great volleyball tactical move that we see from multiple teams across the nation. And my high school team, if they're watching, that's why we do it, is to take out the front row outside. Columbus did that really well. They also were attacking in transition really well, out of system specifically at a high level.
That was the big thing for Coach Perez coming into this one. Clean up things in transition efficiency, and they did that in the second set. When we come back, the start of the third.
Fury fans, Ashley Evans. See you at Nationwide Arena Tuesday night, March 10th, as we take on the Omaha Supernovas. Go Fury.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
The 2026 MLV All-Star Match is coming to Orlando. The brightest stars in Major League Volleyball will compete in Edition Financial Arena Saturday, March 28th, live on CBS. Tickets available now at provolleyball.com.
Every match is a new opportunity. Every win brings you one step closer to becoming a champion. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars take the court to compete for greatness. Keep watching.
The San Diego Mojo trying to win their 6th match in their last 7. That would put them at 500 at 7-7 for the first time all season long. For the 2-time All-Big West outside hitter, the retired pro, Victoria Dennis, I'm Brian Fenley. The Mojo and the Fury are at 1 set apiece, and the 3rd set is about to get started. What are you looking for in this 3rd set as to what's going to distinguish these two in this 3rd frame?
I'm looking for the Mojo to up that side out percentage. They were siding out at 32% in set number 2. Columbus Fury, 53%. The Fury hit negative in set number 1, and set number 2 batted .220. And that was really the difference, is that the Fury just took care of the ball on their side. They were able to get a couple runs there early on, and that was really that set. What to look for here is San Diego coming out, utilizing that quick pick in transition. I want to see Tabron on that more effectively, efficiently. When she gets the opportunity to take those swings, they look really good. And Mojo need to know that the Fury are locked in right now defensively. Watch for Columbus to continue to earn those blocks, earn those block touches. They did a better job of controlling the first ball contact in transition that allowed them to hit .220 in set number 2.
Audrey Pack back in to start the 3rd, came in mid-first set, was taken out for a little bit in set 2, but she'll be setting to begin as the server, number 11 in the black uniform. Jovana Brajkovic is scooped down the line. That is Lush, who leads her team in attacks with 15, had the 2nd set clinching kill, and she converts there.
Lush has so much professional experience. She's been able to play for 10 years, 2-time national champion at Penn State, plays both sides of the ball, 3 double-doubles this year.
Monterey feeds McKenna Vicini. Krishana Williams coming in off the bench. Monterey has to take the first touch. Brajkovic got it down, and credit the assist to Venegas, who had to step in for the 2nd touch.
Great high lifted set out of system. Apex allowing Brajkovic to attack high and hard into that seam.
Vicini, serve center back. That's Walker getting a swing, leads to the overplay. Tabron, who had 4 kills in the 1st set, misfires there, going over the block and out.
Tabron trying to find those hands of Columbus, just swinging a little bit too high. That's the right idea, though.
Megan Lush to serve. Had 8 kills and 15 digs in the meeting here a few weeks ago, which was a 4-set win for San Diego. Grote with the conversion. 5 of the 10 kills for San Diego in the second set were to the middles. They're trying to get them more established. Establishing the middles early on here in set number 3, and that has really upped the first ball side out percentage. A ball toss for Brajkovic, and she went all out there. Misses on the line serve. Set is back row here for Columbus. All 3 offensive options in the front row. Lush on that pipe attack or Bick attack. Tabron is blocked by Williams. 2 feet, set, and it's Lush the pickup. Brajkovic with the scoop. A little tip forces the overpass from Walker. The slide attack from Grote, and here she comes. A few kills for her to open up things in the third. Grote showing us different routes. Here's Grote running behind on the right side. So effective off of that 1 foot, bringing her hip all the way around to attack at such high quality. Jump float over to Terry. Venegas with a clean up. Tabron cannot sneak it through. Went off speed there against a triple block. Tabron seeing that triple block out in front of her. I think it was a solution play. She got on that ball a little bit too late. That block being able to earn that point. Slide again for Grote. Takes on Pittman Nelson and Raina Terry. Point-for-point action here early on in set number 3. Mojo being able to take care of this first ball side out. Grote at the helm of that. Grote with an ace already back at the service line. It is Terry who leads the match with 14 kills. Back to the right side as they work it from one side to the other. Pittman Nelson is unsuccessful on the cross body shot. Pittman Nelson contacted that ball a little bit flat, so it floated out. You need to snap your wrist on top of the ball to create top spin for it to drop. Off speed stuff, and the pancake up from Brajkovic off the Terry shot. Back on 2. The way she aligns her body to go sharp and short, her 3rd kill. Great heads-up play by Pack. When she's in the front row, she's an offensive threat. It's her vision, her peripheral vision that saw that the block wasn't fronting her, opened up that window of opportunity. From the backcourt, first kill of set number 3 for Terry after she had 7 in the first set, 7 in the second set. Terry remains just impactful and effective. Terry with 20 or more kills in 2 matches this year for Columbus. Grace Loberg hit in the negative in the second set as she tries to get her offense going. Monterey doing a great job of getting all offensive threats involved. This one-on-one opportunity for Loberg there. Block wasn't set up, attacked into that seam. There for the tap down. Pittman Nelson beating Vicini at the point of attack. Pittman Nelson, a product of Minnesota volleyball, been playing for 3 years, has great vision, such a disciplined blocker, now with 37 blocks on the year. She's been incredible. Former San Diego Mojo player as well. Walker there, rising to the occasion, standing her ground and taking attack out of the middle and sending it back. Walker as well, she's reading and reacting. She's not guessing there on defense. Off the tape. This is Brajkovic into action. Set was wayward. And Columbus takes the point. Marley Monterey talking to Patrick Bradley, the first referee. No challenge, although that one was tight. Difficult decision to make. Monterey goes on 2, and that puts chaos in play for the Columbus Fury. Brajkovic getting stopped in her tracks, and they had 2 up there on patrol by the perimeter.
Great look by the Fury. Lush doing a great job of clamping down low into that seam.
A 4-0 run for Columbus. Tabron with no return in sight. Her best offense, according to Coach Childers, is when she hits from the back.
And we saw exactly why, being able to broad jump into this ball, such a fast arm. Her arm is beating that block that's not even set up when she's making contact.
Vicini and Brajkovic collaborate on the rejection.
Back-to-back momentum points for the Mojo, being able to earn these real points. Here's Brajkovic lining up perfectly, clamping down on that ball.
A hitting error from Lush. As Lush had the set clinching kill to take the second set. But ball control, not exactly what Columbus was looking for there.
The Mojo being able to create chaos on the side of the Fury right now. Loberg doing a great job of hitting her service target.
3 straight for the home team. Look out as Williams punishes that ball, and Venegas ducks out of the way.
Playing a little dodgeball there. Multi-sport athlete, Venegas.
10-all. It's our 7th tie of this 3rd set. Diapu, the first touch. Terry is not going to get that one through the block, and all of a sudden, an ascendancy seeing the way that San Diego is blocking.
San Diego blocking, serving, swinging hard, high and through from different set locations on the floor. This is how they've been able to earn this run and a 1-point lead here in set number 3. Point scoring is contagious. They're playing both sides of the ball so well right now, being able to control the ball defensively, and volleyball is a game of momentum. It was going back and forth, and we saw Columbus be able to chip away a little bit early on here, but the Mojo are putting on their afterburners right now. They are reacting in real time to what Columbus is doing, to what they're changing on their side. And we're seeing it pay off right now in this run for San Diego.
That we are. It's the first lead for the Mojo since they are up 5-4 in the 3rd. Both teams with 2 blocks each in this 3rd frame. Here's Loberg, serves at Raina Terry. Such a live arm, a punishing swing for Kashana Williams.
And that's how you respond after taking a timeout, regrouping on your side, and then earning a first ball put away.
Audrey Pack, 2-year starting setter at UCLA. She has the offering at Loberg. Venegas covers. Second attempt in the exchange for Tabron. Brajkovic and Vicini front the attacking Lush, and she gets denied again, and the Mojo tilt the lead back in their favor.
The block starts with the pin blocker setting the block. That's Brajkovic going head up on the ball to earn that point.
Tip, and that was the right antidote there because there wasn't much help over the block.
And we're going to see point-for-point action here with both teams utilizing a first ball side out, especially with Lush here in the ball game. She knows how to read the defense, seeing what is open and where she can score.
Aaron Grote is dug by Hiapo, former San Diego Mojo, but that one is not going to be coming back as Marin Grote makes something happen atop the net.
Grote is aware that Terry is in the front row, but she's not getting caught leaning. She's looking to see if the set is going there and then making her defensive move.
Raina Terry unsuccessful. That is the Fury's third hitting error of the third frame. Mojo have 2 in this third set. We're going to see a challenge here. Each team is allowed 1 challenge per set.
Columbus is challenging block touch. Take a look at the MLV replay system. From this perspective, that angle is unclear for me. Successful call and challenge point going to Columbus. Great look there from our MLV replay system.
Call is overturned off of what is our first challenge of this match and what is the second meeting of the year between these two. Fury will host San Diego twice in April. Tabron is dug. So is Raina Terry, the match leader in kills. Tabron somehow found an outlet and a kill despite 2 hands or 2 blockers with hands pressed over the net.
It's an out-of-system play. She had to wait and then go fast to the ball. That is exactly how she was able to beat that block.
Serving line. Shauna Williams is turned backwards. Brajkovic somehow the sound pickup. What a get there from Hiapo. And it's Venegas thrust into early action. And the slide is denied. Terry and Pittman Nelson on it.
Good patience by the Fury in that elongated rally. Hack doing a great job setting right front, finding her back row attacker, finding her front row as well.
Out of system off the Williams serve. Fixing things with a line score is Grace Loberg, 15-14.
The Mojo want to up that first ball side out percentage. This is how they're gonna do it. Loberg challenging high line, nobody found.
The up from Loberg. Kochovic with the court sense, and that would be too many touches. The 3-time Olympian Brajkovic steers the Mojo into the technical timeout with a lead of 2.
Loberg off blocker defense and then a solution play from the Olympian. Great momentum for the Mojo.
serving to overcome a 4-point deficit down 10-6. San Diego has now moved in front 16-14 in a third set Victoria that has featured 9 ties after the first 2 sets seem to be one-sided. First set going to San Diego, second one to Columbus.
And we're seeing huge defensive plays, double-digit digs for both teams.
Here's Marin Grote serving. She's had 3 kills in the third set alone. Tabron got a paw on it. Diapo takes a kill away. Hodge is back in, number 7, wearing the black uni. They refeed the middle. And an authoritative kill for Pittman Nelson, who's hitting .294 on the year.
Really solid second chance opportunity play there for the Fury, going back-to-back to the middle. You love to see it.
Slightly long, overcooked the serve from Terry.
Monterey now back in the back row for the Mojo, bringing Brajkovic right front.
Monterey will serve at Terry. Diapo takes a 27th swing and from Loberg and keeps the point going. What a great up from Evans, who has come back in.
Net violation for Columbus. That point going to San Diego. Continue to look for Tabron, who's middle back right now for the Mojo. Not only is she digging to location, but she's going to go quickly on that offensive pick.
Ashley Evans back in for Audrey Pack at setter. Tools it quickly. Off the tempo set, Pittman Nelson seemingly finding her offense here in the third.
Pittman Nelson is able to establish rhythm day in and day out. She has 8 or more kills in 7 matches this year. Season high 7 blocks at Atlanta in the season opener. She's been able to play both sides of the ball so impactfully.
Our first sighting of Maya Winterhoff. First year pro coming over from Appalachian State and short on the serve. Diapo will set up Lush. Got it to go. Out of system, and that is where the Fury materialize a kill from a situation like that.
What a close call there. Great look from Bolt 6. Any part of the sideline is considered in. That ball tagging on the way out.
Shauna Williams will return to the front row, and Pack is back in. Monterey to Brajkovic, going line. Avoided the block, but also misfires on the down the line, going too wide of the mark.
Both teams closing into the red zone here. Got to play disciplined volleyball.
Second hitting error for Brajkovic. She has 8 kills and 26 swings. Tabron fearlessly in a ferocious swing into a 2-person block.
You said it, Brian. Fearless was Tabron going up against this block. Look as she's able to see 4 hands out in front, and she challenges them. Really solid look.
Now 9 of 28 is Maya Tabron. Leads her team in kills with 9. A shot on Saray there to make the first touch. Pack a bump set. Going Kashana Williams' way, holds the finish. Bringing the firepower off of that swing.
That's a great swing by Williams. I mean, it was right outside of that sideline. She's challenging with a wide swing. That's the right swing to take.
Serve to Terry, having a hard time with it. Free ball 1 off the big serve. 1v1 and nobody there to pick up the second touch after Grote went right into the block of Walker for the score, and a 4-point lead for San Diego.
Miscommunication on the side of Columbus. Got caught looking perfectly there in that campfire.
Columbus using a timeout here. First set was all San Diego. They had 6 blocks. Then they get out blocked in the second, have a hard time finding their way despite a late run. Things are starting to pull away for San Diego, albeit this third set has been the most closely matched of the 3 sets played so far.
Both sides of the net are playing really well right now. We saw point-for-point action. We saw Columbus be able to close the gap a little bit and challenge San Diego. Columbus not going to go down without a fight, of course. San Diego right now being able to work to find 1 to 2 points when they're back at the service line.
Mojo go from down 4 in this third set when they trailed 10-6 to leading by 4. 22 serving 18. Out is the serve from Vicini.
Great timeout by Columbus, forcing that service error.
As Hiapo wisely let that one flutter by. Flush, serving short to Tabron. Marin Grote feasting, and Monserrat delivering a beautiful set.
A first ball controlled contact leading to one-on-one opportunities across the tape, and it's Grote that's going to utilize that seam in the block. Very effective play because of that first ball contact.
Morgan Lewis on your screen, number 11 in light blue. Checking back in, as well as Carly Graham. Hiapo skies one over. Graham targeting Tabron. Peck with the up. Venegas with a great play defensively. Williams winds up, and a great first touch for Venegas again. Tabron closes out that long-winded point, but going right at the former Mojo, Kamaile Hiapo.
Venegas, the heartbeat of San Diego Mojo, digging to location, talking to her attackers, letting them know what's open when they're up in the air for a possible set point.
5 of them for San Diego to wrap things up in this third frame. Stubbornly continuing to send the offense Terry's way, and she takes one of those set points away.
Great look from Terry. Columbus can always rely on her for that big dog swing, especially in the red zone.
Abby Walker serves. Tabron, Maya Tabron, what a third set for her. She closes it out with some big kills late in the third.
Tabron stepping into this ball game, being able to score in the front and in the back row. Great look there, great hand to ball, point and set to the Mojo.
Fury fans, Ashley Evans, see you at Nationwide Arena Tuesday night, March 10th, as we take on the Omaha Supernovas. Go Fury.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
The 2026 MLV All-Star Match is coming to Orlando. The brightest stars in Major League Volleyball will compete in Edition Financial Arena Saturday, March 28th, live on CBS. Tickets available now at provolleyball.com.
You've got to get off the couch, off the phone, and join thousands of other screaming fans for a nail-biting, heart-pounding, in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's the NCAA D1 Women's Volleyball Championship. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
It's not just a sport, it's a calling. At Spalding, we've spent years crafting high-quality equipment that honors that passion. As the official net system supplier to Major League Volleyball, we're proud to support the game at its highest level, where precision, durability, and performance matter most. Because when you give your all, you deserve equipment that does too. Spalding Volleyball. Trusted by generations, built for champions.
Off to a fourth set we go for the two-time All-Big West outside hitter at UC Irvine, the retired pro, Victoria Dennis. I'm Brian Fenley. You knew this was probably going to go more than 3 sets because it went 4 sets the last time they played. Maya Tabron playing really well, had kills on points 24 and 25 in the third.
Tabron in the third had 5 kills and 2 digs. We're seeing the set distribution allow her to get one-on-one opportunities, grow in the middle. 5 kills in set number 3 alone for the Mojo. So we're seeing the Mojo really playing the chess game, being able to control that ball in transition. They had a lot more first ball side out percentages and opportunities. They upped that first ball side out percentage on their side. Closing into the red zone, taking care of the rock on their side as well for the Mojo. Columbus needs to come out here and really use that defense that we've seen them have in transition, control it just a little bit more, up that first ball side out percentage.
A big topic of discussion is how to get Brianna Terry more involved offensively for Columbus. Kashana Williams, an explosive swing from that D position, immediately coming out with the point of the side.
If Columbus can find Williams, that'll really help Terry offensively. Terry taking a lot of swings right now for the Fury. Williams has to be able to up that hitting percentage.
Serve is over to Loberg. McKenna Vicini, and she got a perfect set from Monterey. 2 side outs to start.
Vicini is a unit in the middle for the Mojo. She is so effective, hitting .348 on the season. Only 3 attack errors on the entire season.
Unbelievable stuff for her. No attack error there for Lush. She puts one down, leader in franchise history in kills, including the set clinching kill in the second from Lush.
Great look there by Pack, finding Lush for that swing.
Monterey to Brajkovic. Rat-a-tatting around and kept alive by Lush. Back to Brajkovic. Stopped by the block. Terry and Walker sealing things against the 3-time Olympian.
Terry just grabbing ball there, reaching low across that tape.
And serve for Lush.
Brajkovic has a lethal topspin serve. 3-time Olympian for Serbia. She leads herself so well, attacking high, hard, and through.
Brajkovic serves at Terry. With a back one for Walker. Back directs the set to Terry. A couple of efforts on the San Diego side. Terry has 18 kills, it's a match high, but she went 3 of 15 with 2 hitting errors in the third. Service error number 5 in the match. 1 fewer than San Diego. That one from Walker for the Fury.
Both teams finding their rhythm here in set number 4. Important to establish that early on.
Tabron serves Terry, getting a lot of serves headed her way. And they might want to rethink that as she handles things accordingly with a kill right out of the gates.
Great first ball side out for Columbus. Terry getting on that ball, attacking high into that seam. Doing a great job of trying to find the line or the seam inside that block.
Monterey from off the court, and Brajkovic will donate a free ball over. Pack had 2 attempts there, and then what happened communication-wise for Columbus?
It was a chaotic transition play. Nobody was on the right back area of the court, and that ball just fell. Talk about the defensive read, picking up that tip from Pack.
Got it off the edge of the Terry block is Brajkovic to make it 5-all.
Grote playing such great left back defense as a middle blocker. She has 38 digs on the season thus far. Always finds a way to get a run.
Tracking is Pack. Terry scores, but Pack had to reverse and then go to Terry. That is not an easy thing to do for Audrey Pack.
She is so athletic, and Brian, we saw it when we called her games at UCLA. She's just a gamer.
Really is, and has stepped up. Did not start, but has played the majority of this match. Tip, and Lush was waiting for it. That left hand sending it right back against Brajkovic's 30th swing.
Brajkovic catching that ball on the way down, which found the block of the Fury.
Mojo looking for their 3rd win in a 4th set. Loberg got stopped in her tracks as her shot was rescinded, and Monserrat is slow to get up. Grabbing onto her jaw and is walking off and walking it out. She plays with so much fire and emotion out there. Stay in. Williams, the overplay. The on-2 from Monserrat. Loberg off the high ball. Long is the shot with a lot of wrist snap to it from Lush.
Good patience in this elongated rally for San Diego, forcing that unforced error for the Fury. Lush in the front row here. Look for her to challenge the block of Brajkovic.
29 assists, 9 digs for Monserrat, our server. Little cut shot there for Pittman Nelson. Out is the call. Are they going to challenge a touch? Looks like we are going to see that. Is that a case of somebody on the Fury admitted they touched it? That's some sportsmanship before the challenge was put into order.
Maybe they didn't want to lose that challenge.
Running in, off one foot, and the takeoff from Lush. Loberg goes right back to going down the line. Her 5th kill on a 32nd attempt.
Loberg does a great job of finding this high line swing. It's usually open and you can beat the defense because middle, excuse me, because middle back will shift, which opens up that deep right pocket of the court.
If Columbus is going to win this match, they're going to need to force a 5th set. They are 0-3 in prior 5-set matches in 2026. Kashana Williams from Pack. Those two in synchronicity with one another, and the Fury restore the lead.
Fury remain to be steady there, earning points. First ball side out, Pack doing a great job of hanging her sets in the window of opportunity to attack.
There's a out shot there, no touch, as Grace Loberg got it again from left front. Pittman Nelson, former San Diego Mojo player, taking on her former team. Touch from Brajkovic, meaning Walker has to set. Lush Lush in a bind, and Brajkovic and Vicini closing down the net on the outside.
Brajkovic just doing what she does best, and that is shutting down any offense that's across the tape from her. Great eye work, great hand placement, taking care of the timing and the block.
13 total team blocks for San Diego, 11 for Columbus. Monterrey, last home match as she serves, had 68 swings. That's a season high. A heading error for Terry, and after 14 kills over the first 2 sets, Terry has had a hard time getting attackable sets to score.
It was a good pass by the Fury, though. They were in system.
10 apiece. Monserrat, Venegas. Off the high ball. We play on. A second swing in the rally for Maya Tabram. Finishes the point in San Diego's terms.
Great fast arm there by Tabron, utilizing this free ball. A jump set by Monterrey, pulling the block. Tabron only had one up. Great look there.
There was a nice up earlier in that rally from Hiapo, number 8, wearing the libero uniform for the Fury.
Hiapo's done a great job this season. Had a season high 27 digs at Orlando.
Gets a touch on that, but not much more. Grace Loberg successful with an ace. Enough of a run to force a timeout by the Columbus Fury. And we will stay here as Grace Loberg moves San Diego in front 12-10 off of her 10th ace. She's just the second Mojo player to have double-digit number of aces on the year.
Strong service team for San Diego. It's always about that service pressure, ace to air ratio, and the Mojo have multiple offensive threats at the service line, have been doing a great job of not only getting Columbus Fury out of system, but teams across the MLV. And the game starts at the service line. That's the only skill in volleyball you have complete control over, is your serve. Nobody else is touching the ball before you do. So the most consistent servers in the Pro League have the most consistent toss onto their right shoulder, being able to place the ball in between the serve receive.
Loberg serves at Hiapo. The touch from Vicini. Just out of range of Venegas, and that is a good sense of court IQ.
Court awareness, absolutely finding that back corner. If you're able to tag high and deep, your hitting percentage drastically increases.
Zabron got it down. She had the third set clinching kill, and her ability to score out of system is something of note.
Good look there by Tabron. High hand to ball. Double-digit points in 5 games this year.
Off a quick set, Loberg got to it in time. Hiapo a diving attempt. Vicini setting Brajkovic. Loberg off a broken play. The set is tight and inside. Krishana Williams loads up. Vicini in for Monterrey to set. Peck to Lush. Peeling off the net, and it up. Loberg from long range. That one slightly dovetails off the court. And one frenetic, entertaining back and forth.
It's really important in elongated rallies for pin attackers to transition outside of the court. You can't get caught inside. You don't have a full approach onto the ball. Got to make sure you kick out if given the opportunity in those fast scramble plays, so you have a full approach to swing.
Last 2 meetings between these two teams, San Diego won them. First 8 meetings, San Diego 7-1 versus Columbus. Tabron stays the course. Venegas underneath it leads the league in digs on the year. Piapo making a play, but cleanup work for San Diego, handling an errant pass.
Starts with a defense, and that's Venegas in left back, keeping her team alive. She does a really great job as a libero by communicating, forcing these unforced errors, these overpasses as well. She's talking to her middle back defender right now, Loberg and/or Tabron at the moment, and directing traffic as a libero. So important to do that.
Morgan Lewis checks in for Giovanna Brajkovic, and Carly Graham is in for Marley Monserrat. No touch detected, and a hitting error off of Kashana Williams.
Williams catching the underside of that ball. Ball going long, has to make sure she gets a little bit higher contact on that.
14 hitting errors for the Fury in the match. Not what they had in mind there. And San Diego has moved in front 16-12, and they are getting some great play out of system in scoring. Tabron with a few kills. Mojo up 2-1. Mojo in front 2-1, leading 16-12 in this 4th frame. Carly Graham, 44 in light blue, short arms the serve and gives one back to the visitors.
This is where Columbus has to utilize that unforced service error. Try and earn a run here on the backside of the set.
Abby Walker in serve position. Maya Tabron, her 10th swing of the 4th set. No touch for Terry, who's still sitting on 20 kills, which is a match high. But we are going to see a challenge. The second one used for Columbus. In the 3rd set, they had a challenge that worked their way, so they're trying to go 2 for 2 in converting on them.
Terry trying to find that high line shot there with the power tip. Columbus saying that the block of the Mojo touched it. This is Terry's 2nd season with Columbus. She was the 11th overall pick in 2024 in the draft. 4 double-doubles on the season, 17 or more kills in 5 matches.
And you had a chance to talk to her after the 2nd set, and she mentioned offensively what it takes for her to play well, and being more in system would definitely help, you would think, for them.
Yeah, and I mean, she knows exactly how to point score in any given time. Let's look here from this perspective. Point is going to go to the Mojo.
As the video evidence would show, there is no definitive touch off of Morgan Lewis, and that right arm off the shot from Terry, giving San Diego the point. Here's Tabron, team leader in kills tonight with 15. Terry again. Venegas with her 13th dig of the match. Maya Tabron, the kill, but she went right over to Carly Graham and said, thank you very much.
Tabron finding a solution in this play. What a set by Graham running through. And it's just hand on ball by Tabron there, guiding it into this seam.
We're looking at Lush there. A 10-year pro is Megan Lush.
Two-time national champ at Penn State. 2014 NCAA championship most outstanding player. Big 12 or Big 10 freshman of the year in 2012. Looked like she collided there, might have jammed her finger.
What a player Megan Lush has been. Such consistency that she brings to the floor, and she can do so many things out there on the court. And a warm embrace from Hiapo, her libero. It was Lush is going to be sticking in the game.
This is why we don't have nerves in our fingers anymore as volleyball players. Just block touches, colliding with your teammate, just another day at the office.
Speaking of which, if you look at Tabron, her left hand, it's wrapped up because she has something that she's dealing with her hand and is still playing. A rocket from Terry, but an attacking error for her. A few of them creeping up with that left attack.
The block is forcing Terry to make these unforced errors at the moment. The block has been disciplined for San Diego, so Terry having to think of different ways to score. I mean, she is an elite point scorer. Her 2023 season at Illinois, she ranked in the top 10 nationally in kills and points, finishing 8th.
The Fury have 6 hitting errors in just the 4th set. And if you go back to when these two teams last played, which was back in February, it was the attacking errors that were the difference. Columbus had 14 to San Diego's 7. A match that was won in 4 sets here at Viejas Arena on February 6th. Pittman Nelson got a faster moving set from Pack.
Great set location by Pack, allowing Pittman Nelson to beat that block of the Mojo, earning that first ball side out.
Evans will come in for Pack. Also, Jalen Hodge will replace Krishana Williams. Lewis tools it off the block, and how great of a match she had, Victoria. Last home match had a season high 17 kills.
Lewis is so good off the bench. She's able to point score from anywhere on the court, feels very comfortable. Of course, they're attacking high on the right side.
Grote serves, has an ace. Will stay put on the service line. Attacking errors from Terry. They're going to her on the left side, Victoria, and the right side. And they have to find, as we were talking about, more offensive avenues beyond her.
Different offensive solutions, absolutely.
Too strong to serve from Maren Grote. Comes Raina Terry, team leader in points in the match and on the year. Carly Graham with the up. Maya Tabron had that one coming right back at her as the block jumped at the right time to rescind it.
The block knows that Tabron is an offensive threat in the back row, but don't be surprised if you see Graham set her back-to-back here.
San Diego trying to win their 6th match in their last 7 played. One-handed cover from Loberg. Tabram had one blocker up, the league leader on the season in blocks. Pittman Nelson, but no match for Tabram. How about Loberg with the one-handed up off the cover?
Such a great set by Graham, finding Tabram there in transition. Great set distribution.
22 serving 16. Ashley Evans tees up Hodge. Catches the block and then is called in, but moved from one side of the court to the other.
Columbus holding their breath there for that last point. This is the Fury's opportunity. Can they run away with it here at the service line? Lush back in the front row for the Fury.
Pittman Nelson serving away. Lush with the up. Free chance for San Diego. All available options, and it's Tabram in her sweet spot. A back row blast to move the Mojo to within 2 of winning this match.
Tabram with a hang and bang here on that big attack, 2 up, and she's able to beat it by challenging back towards that right sideline. Tooling high hands.
Thinking so creatively, San Diego. And they've got a multitude of match points.
Graham with eyes in the back of her head. She knows that corner is wide open. Placement, not power.
What a kill for Carly Graham as the Mojo try to make it back-to-back 4-set wins this year against the Columbus Fury. This is Lush. Graham to Vicini, and that set was 2 inside. It was dying. Not much of a chance there for Vicini. Subs are coming in. Pack and Williams for Columbus. Ace for Pack, who came in right off the bench, dealing the goods.
Pack with steel in her veins. She is a fighter, and she is going to find a way.
2 match points come and go for the home team. Morgan Lewis closes it out. And at 500 for the first time this season, San Diego. They're 7-7. They've won 6 out of their last 7 matches and beat Columbus for the 2nd time this year, both in 4 sets.
We talked about how San Diego needed to be a defensive team leading to that spread offense. That's exactly what they did here this evening. 73 digs, 14 blocks for the Mojo, and they saw different offensive point scoring opportunities and momentum from so many athletes on the floor. Starters, points off the bench. What a well-rounded roster San Diego has.
One of those athletes is about to join us when we come back for the Mojo to talk about things as San Diego has taken it in 4 sets.
Every match is a new opportunity. For us, this is everything. The hours no one sees, the pressure, the belief it takes to keep going. Every serve carries expectation. Every rally demands heart. Every win brings us one step closer to becoming champions. This is Major League Volleyball, where the sport's top stars compete for greatness. This is our game, our league. Keep watching.
Incredible numbers from a pin attack.
Back row attack and kill. Leah Edmond calls. Dumped over by Kuaniga.
Diaz, Sophia Maldonado Diaz having an evening.
And she's got a whip of an arm.
Scramble from Venegas. Scott got to it so fast. PBR scores. And what a set by Carlson.
Fury fans, Ashley Evans. See you at Nationwide Arena Tuesday night, March 10th, as we take on the Omaha Supernovas. Go Fury.
Get your tickets at columbusfury.com.
Look out for the San Diego Mojo team. They are one of the biggest midseason stories of Season 3 of MLV. For the two-time All-Big West outside hitter Victoria Dennis, I'm Brian Fenley, and leading the match for the Mojo with 18 kills, a new season high. Welcome in Maya Tabron. How did you do it? You were scoring from so many different places out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think we really work on spreading out our offense. So whether that's me, our right side, you know, me in the back row, me in the front row, I think we really work on getting different people on the court. And as soon as somebody else gets a kill, that just opens it up for me to get a kill too. So we just, Marley and both Carly are great setters, and they do a great job just getting it and making it easier for us to get kills. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about hitting off of both setters. I mean, they are fantastic, and it's so special to be able to have two setters come into the game and run such elite offense.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about that in the practice gym, being able to hit off of both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, they're both awesome. And I think that they bring different things to the game. So Carly's a little bit more deceptive, but Marley really has that like good placement. So I think being able to hit off both of them in practice has been beneficial for everybody on the team, because as we see, one of them comes in and we're just ready to go. We can hit off them and ready to get some kills.
Also ready to get some blocks. What is this team doing blocking-wise that really has shown so much improvement over these last few matches? You outblock this Columbus team that came in leading the league in blocks per set.
Wow, yeah. I think we get in the gym and we train. Like Alicia, you know, we're on boxes, we're working on our handwork, and we also have some great scheming, and our coaches really set us up for success with that as well. But I think that, you know, we got some big hands and we got some big blockers and we're tall, so we just try to get in good spots in order to execute.
It's funny to say that, so you're 6 foot.
Yeah.
That's considered undersized as a pin attacker, which is wild. How do you continue to point score? And maybe a piece of advice that a junior who's looking to play at the next level offensively using so many tools.
Yeah, I think exactly what you said, like using your toolkit, having some different options. So if one thing isn't working and they're taking away your line, you can still hit that 4-4. You can still throw in some tips. So I think definitely mixing up your shots is the best way to continue on the court. And even if you're a little bit undersized, that's how you really scramble the other team and make them move around.
Last one for me, Maya, and this is a team that has improved so much, and it seemed like the first matchup against Columbus, which was a few weeks ago, really started the good run that you have now, where this team has won now 6 of their last 7 matches. When this team is playing this well, what should the rest of the league know about San Diego Mojo volleyball?
Yeah, I mean, just to say that we're here. Like, we didn't start as well as we wanted, and we all kind of knew that, but we got back in the gym. We train hard every single day. So I just think, like, hey, like, don't be unexpected when we do come to your gym and we play hard.
You're trusting the process, and that's really shining through. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, thank you.
Maya Tabron, thank you so much for taking the time. What a performance for her as we wrap up our conversation with the 18-kill effort thereafter from Maya Tabron. What a performance from her, and the San Diego Mojo get the job done in 4 sets. Maya, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Final thoughts, Victoria, on this match and what you witnessed. This was so exciting after we say goodbye to Maya, and to see San Diego, they get to 7-7. The blocking was in place, and everything down the stretch worked for them despite Columbus and what they tried to do late.
I think it shows us exactly the gritty, scrappy, offensive team that San Diego is. being able to push back in the face of adversity. I mean, they steamrolled set number 1. Columbus didn't give up. They're able to earn real points on their side in set number 2. And in the face of adversity, San Diego did not back down. They made the adjustments they needed to. They didn't make an excuse. They made a change. They point scored, and with that, they found the ball game.
That they did. This San Diego Mojo broadcast is presented by Scripps Clinic, the Lake Elsinore Storm, HRC Fertility, and KUSI. The Mojo once 1-6 on the season. They are 7-7 at 500 for the first time. And also Marin Grode with 11 kills, double figures as well at the middle position. For the two-time All-Big West outside hitter Victoria Dennis, alongside our great producer Hannah Tobias, I'm Brian Fenley saying good night from San Diego. Mojo winning 4.